Well, hello everyone. Do you recognize me? It's Mrs. Santillan. I know I look a little different with my getup, but you're going to learn about plants in science. So I thought I'd have a fancy hat. It doesn't look like a hat that I would wear to, let's say, the Masters tournament or maybe the Kentucky Derby, but it's a very special hat that I made just for you guys to learn about plants. I love nature. And you know what they call someone who can grow a lot of plants? They say they have a green thumb. It's green. And although I don't have a green thumb, I do love to look at plants and learn about plants and the science of plants. And I like to plant plants, and I like to watch plants grow from the seed or from little baby plants. So I'm going to show you a few little things that I'm going to do at home, and I'm going to take you along the little scientific journey of growing a couple of things in my house. All right, guys, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put celery, sticks of celery, in food coloring. I don't know if you guys have ever done anything like that before, and if you haven't, you can try it at home. But at the very end of a piece of celery, you can see the little, looks like little mini straws that sucks up water into the entire stalk. So you can put it in the water, and it sucks it all the way up the stalk of celery. And eventually, at this other end, we should see the red. It's very interesting. So I left this in there for a day. The end of it is just a big blah. But we're going to wait and see if the end of this... Ooh, look at that. You can see some of the red already after one day. It's because if you put the plant needs water. So you put the plant in the water and it sucks it up to the rest of the plant. And on most plants, that's called the stem. The stem sucks up the water and gives it to the rest of the plant. Okay, my next little mini science experiment, because I love plants and I love science, is I am going to grow pinto beans in a jar. Isn't that silly? I got dried pinto beans and paper towels, and I put the paper towels in the jar, and I pushed the pinto beans against the edge of the wall. And I only did this 2 days ago, and guess what I saw today? Do you see that little bean? Sorry, my nails are dirty. Growing. Look at that. It's already growing. So it's going to show me how a bean sprouts. Get it? Bean sprouts. Okay, guys. The next one I'm going to do is I cut a potato and I put it in a glass of water. I have these toothpicks to hold it up on the edge so it's not completely submerged with water. And I think after a while, it's going to grow roots because potatoes have little eyes on them. And these little eyes turn into roots. That's another part of a plant that you will learn about is a... Okay, guys, I will keep you up to date on all things that I'm growing in my house, but as you can see, I've used a few things that are plants that we use for food. But there can be plants for medicine, and there can be plants just to feed nature. There can be plants that just look beautiful. There's plants that grow roots. There's plants that grow from bulbs. There's plants that grow from seeds. But look around this week and see what kind of plants. One of my favorite kinds is a deciduous plant. Maybe I can tell you what a deciduous plant is another time. But for now, it's a mystery. I miss you guys. Hope you have an awesome week. Get out there and look at some plants.